A gorgeous Saturday afternoon on the Jersey Shore. Nothing better than high school football. I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for logging on to ShoreSportsZone.com. We appreciate our strong and loyal audience who have been watching our highlight show each Friday and Saturday here on ShoreSportsZone.com. And you know us well enough by now. We don't like to talk too much about these games. We want to get right into the action. It's time to get started here at Monmouth Regional High School, where the Falcons battled the Manasquan Warriors.
Thanks to Manasquan Bank for sponsoring Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Manasquan High School.
Great work by the Manasquan Warriors band. They had a great array of song selections. They certainly contribute to the game day atmosphere at home and on the road for the Warriors. We picked this one up in the second quarter, tied at 7. Ellie Velez from 3 yards out. Monmouth Regional has a 14-7 advantage, but that lead was short-lived because Parker Day would get the equalizer thanks to this fantastic touchdown run. It looks like Day is going to be dragged down, but Parker Day is relentless. 65 yards, we're tied up at 14 apiece. Then the biggest play of the ball game comes with under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Monmouth Regional driving, looking to take the lead into the locker room, but Damaso Jaime picks off Justin Trapp, and Jaime is off to the races. This is a 72-yard pick six. Just seconds to go in the half. At the half, it's 21-14 Manasquan. Third quarter now. Monmouth Regional puts another drive together. They're threatening again. Casey Pachuki with the first down run, but the Manasquan defense comes up with another red zone turnover. Dylan Pachetti sacks Trapp. Adam Schreck recovers the loose football. And you know, Manasquan has a personality as a run-first team, but Liam Grebe really dictated things through the air today. Here he finds Jaime. Did it on offense and defense. Damaso Jaime with a 42-yard catch. It would lead to this. Parker Day. Check out the vision here. Most running backs would be pushed out of bounds, but not Parker Day. He finds the balance. 17 yards for the score. It's 28-14. Manasquan up by 2 scores. No question about it, Monmouth Regional has some weapons on offense. Malik Wiggins here finds a way to extend the play down the sideline, and Wiggins goes deep into Manasquan territory. But once again, the Manasquan defense delivers on fourth down. Trapp's pass is picked off by Parker Day, and we have to show one more Manasquan turnover. This was the story of the game. The Manasquan defense creating turnovers in the red zone. That's Dylan Pachetti with the strip. Daniel Fisk recovers. We got to slow this down. We like to show more than touchdowns here on ShoreSportsZone.com. Pachetti, I'll tell you what, Dylan Pachetti right here, he looks like he's just starting a lawnmower. This is absolute textbook technique on how to strip a football. And boy, the Manasquan defense really was impressive and the real key to this victory. 28-14 is your final. Look at the numbers for Parker Day. 18 carries for 127 yards and 2 touchdowns. The transfer from Toms River North certainly going to be one of the showcase pieces in this Manasquan offense. And the Warriors break a 7-game losing streak. After the game, head coach Jay Price said the big plays got everyone fired up and got contagious as Manasquan delivers a road win.
There's no substitute for enthusiasm, and when those things happen, and Nick's play, Parker's big play, even a couple of tackles Paul had, you could start to feel the sideline turn a little bit after their first touchdown, and hopefully we can build on that moving forward.
My blockers did their job. They opened up the hole for me. I got that yards. I was not going down until I got into the end zone.
Yeah, once we get the momentum, you can't stop us. The first, they had a nice drive. They got some points up on the board, but our defense played strong. We got turnovers when we needed them, and we came out with the win.
Thanks to Tom's Ford for sponsoring Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Middletown North.
The Middletown North Lions in Saturday afternoon action, looking to go to 2-0 on the season at Marlborough. Middletown North opened the game with a blocked punt for a touchdown. Then Donald Glenn goes to work. He finds Chad Freshnock. Boy, this is a tough player. Look at the stiff arm right there. An 18-yard gain. It would lead to this. Connor Welsh, the sophomore, 16 yards. Middletown North with a 14-0 advantage. Donald Glenn has really grasped the Steve Bush offense. They can do so many different things. Here's Glenn to the air, finding Josh Gomez, the tight end, with the great grab right there. And then it's time for Glenn to go back to Connor Welsh. Swing pass, 12 yards, just like that. It's 20-0. How about this Middletown North special teams unit? After one block punt for a TD, take a look. That's Dwight Wilkerson. The arrow's on him. He's going to work his way around the end, and quick footwork is going to get him to the punter. And Dwight Wilkerson absolutely envelops the punt. It's in the end zone. Jacob Dean falls on it and recovers. Second block punt for a touchdown in the first half. 27-0 Middletown North. And then another great play design here. This is what happens when a screenplay is run to perfection. Look at the convoy in front of Connor Welsh, and Welsh is gone 53 yards. That made it 33-0, and Middletown North goes on to a 40-10 win over Marlborough. This sophomore Connor Welsh has impressed now for 2 straight weeks. 29 yards on the ground, 3 catches for 75 yards. You saw all 3 of his touchdowns as the Lions improved to 2-0 with a big win on the road at Marlborough. We've got Saturday night football in Lakewood. The Piners hosting Pinelands. Lakewood looking to go 2-0 on the season. This is the opening drive of the game. Zaire Jones rolling out. He finds Jaquel Hunter, and there he goes. 60 yards for the score. Lakewood jumps out to a 6-0 lead. The next time Lakewood has the ball, it's Pinelands defense coming through with the INT. Glenn Brown causing the turnover, but the Piners would get the ball right back, and Jones is going back to work through the air again. Rolling left this time, he finds Raquan Butler, a 10-yard scoring play. It's 12-0 Lakewood late in the first. Lakewood has had a great pipeline of Division I talent in recent years, and Amir Tyler's the next one on that list. But keep an eye out for 6'1", 250-pound sophomore Josh Lezen, disruptive on the defensive line. Pinelands gets on the board in the second. Check out this great play design. Brennan Richardson, 16 yards. They tack on a 2-point conversion. We got a 12-8 ball game. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. The Piners looking to score, and Amir Tyler shows why he's a major Division I prospect. Look at the leaping catch. It would lead to this. Jones rolling right, 15 yards to Adi Palmer. At the half, Lakewood with an 18-8 lead. Early third quarter, more from the sophomore, Josh Lezen in the backfield again. A huge hit on David Farrell for the loss. And then the knockout punch comes courtesy of Amir Tyler. 87 yards. Look at the acceleration. He had a pick-6 last week against Central Regional to go along with 3 touchdown runs. And here he is once again making huge plays on the offensive side of the ball. And when it comes to college football, we'll most likely see him play at linebacker. Amir Tyler is awfully special. 25-8 is your final, so Lakewood gets a Saturday night win over Pinelands to improve to 2-0. Zaire Jones has done an awesome job of filling in the huge shoes of Chappelle Cook, who's now at Temple. He's only a sophomore, as Lakewood is off to a fantastic start in 2015.
Thanks to Tom's Ford for sponsoring Shore Sports Zone's coverage of Keyport High School.
We wrap things up at Keyport High. The Red Raiders playing host to South River. First quarter, it's the road team striking first. Mario Nigro, 32 yards to Kareem Wilson. It's a 6-0 South River lead. We fast forward to late in the first half, down 12-10. Keyport puts together a great drive. This is Keyson Pryor with a first down run. He had 176 yards on the ground, and it would lead to Christian Smith, his second field goal of the half as time expires. At the half, Keyport has a 13-12 lead. Christian Smith, much more than a kicker here. South River tries the double pass. It's Christian Smith with the INT. And then it was time for Desmond Underwood to take over in the third and fourth quarter. Take a look at him hurdling over the defender here, and the flexibility, does a little mini flip as he gets a big first down run. It's a 13-play drive capped off when Desmond Underwood finds the zone from 2 yards out. Keyport takes a 20-12 lead. And how about we shine the zone spotlight on Desmond Underwood? Had a great time talking with hundreds of football players at our media day at I Play America, and now I know when Desmond Underwood's showing those highlights, we got to call him Bread. That's his nickname. Big fan of the Alabama Crimson Tide, as well as Denzel Washington. And Desmond Underwood shows that we picked the right guy to shine the zone spotlight on because he continued to make big runs for Keyport. The offensive line allowed him to get to the edge consistently. And here's Desmond Underwood with the knockout punch. Great job of keeping his balance. 30 yards for the score. And the Keyport Red Raiders christened the new look stadium with a victory. 27-12 is your final. The numbers for the two-headed monster in the backfield, Keeson Pryor and Desmond Underwood, impressive to say the least. They combined for 309 yards and 3 touchdowns as Keyport evens its record at 1-1. The Red Raiders will host Point Pleasant Beach next Saturday afternoon. Don't forget, Sunday means Monmouth Building Center game ball voting time. We're going to take a look at all the highlights from Week 2 on Friday and Saturday, and boy, do we have some awesome highlights once again, and we will post them. A chance for your school to win a Monmouth Building Center game ball. Make sure you check out ShoreSportsZone.com on Sunday and cast your vote. For our team at Shore Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you this week with more high school sports action in Monmouth and Ocean County, and we'll see you next Friday for more high school football here on ShoreSportsZone.com.